Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and today we got a really interesting video that I am so excited to watch and react to. It's from none other than Extreme Cheapskates, and you guys have been asking so often for me to watch more of these Extreme Cheapskates episodes, so that's what we're doing today. But it's not just any episode, it's this one right here. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be watching the world's cheapest date. Now, I don't want to project myself onto anything here, but I want to say, like, I'm a pretty cheap date. I'm pretty sure if you asked Graham's girlfriend, she would say, yeah, Graham is pretty fiscally conservative. We'll put it that way. I like saving money. So anyway, let's watch this video, and I'm going to give you my perspective coming from a pretty cheap person, fiscally conservative person. That's the right term to use here. We're going to be watching it from my perspective, and I'm going to give this guy a rating from 1 to 10 on how cheap this guy really is, and maybe I could learn a thing or two from this guy and find new ways to cut back and save more money. But really quick, before we begin, make sure to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm, because that is totally free, and also make sure to claim your 2 free stocks down below in the description. The offer is ending on October 15th, and right now they're going to be giving you 2 free stocks worth at minimum $8 and all the way up to $1,600 when you deposit $100 on the platform. So if you want those 2 free stocks, claim them down below in the description. Let me know which 2 free stocks you get. And with that said, let's watch right here.
My name's Greg Insko. I'm 29 years old. I've lived in Cincinnati, Ohio all my life. I'm a Zumba dance instructor.
This, I gotta say right here, is one of the most unique outfits I've seen. Now, I have not been to Zumba, but a pink tutu and a shirt that says sexy and you know it. I bet he got that, I bet this stuff he just got for free, and so he figures he's just gonna show it off to his Zumba class while being filmed. I don't know.
I'll do a clinical study anytime I can because those pay really good money. I really wanted to buy this lowrider and I had to get $3,500 somehow. I got really lucky. The clinical study that I found online was paying the same amount. I had to put ointment in my butt, but I got a car out of it, so it was well worth it.
Wait a second. We gotta back up here for a minute. He got that car for $3,500? A lowrider with hydraulics for $3,500. That actually seems like a really good deal. I mean, sure, he had to do the ointment, but $3,500 to get the car. I gotta say, I think he got a pretty good deal on that car.
I'll do anything to make a buck.
You just use the window squeegees, and you can really wash your whole car with it. I don't know who would spend money on a car wash when you can wash it yourself right here.
It's kind of funny. Actually, it's pretty bad for the car's paint to use those squeegee things. I mean, the thing is this. Those squeegee things, people go and wash their windshields on it. There's a whole bunch of little particles on it. They bring it back into those little water holder things, and then you take the particles back up and rub them back off on your paint. Ideally, you don't want to be doing that. You want to use a nice microfiber towel. You want to make sure those particles don't get scratched into the paint. On windows, it's totally fine, but that's not good for his car if he's doing it like that.
I got pretty lucky. One of the ladies from Zumba said, hey, my grandpa just passed away if you want to live in our condo for free. In return, I'm supposed to mow her lawn, but you know, you can't beat free rent.
That sounds kind of sketchy. That sounds to me like some sort of Social Security fraud. Like, I would not be surprised if she's just collecting paychecks on the back end, not reporting it. If someone drives by, they see someone's living there, someone's mowing the lawn. Sounds a little sketchy to me, but honestly, he's getting a good deal from this. Just being able to live in a place for free and just mow the lawn, that's a good deal. Like, I would live anywhere for free if all I had to do was just mow the lawn. So he's getting a good deal out of it.
It's painful bringing women back to the apartment because furniture is everything. It's embarrassing.
This place definitely smells like old people.
You know, it's actually true, believe it or not. This is one of the weird facts, but the old people smell, believe it or not, is an actual thing. The smell is actually, it sounds totally morbid to say this, but it's actually the smell of bacteria eating away at the decaying skin particles, and that is what you smell. I kid you not. That is some weird stuff that I just happen to know, but that it's true.
I don't know how much Greg pays for the apartment, but I do know that Kevin and I pay a pretty fair amount.
It's a large 3-bedroom condo, so I knew I'd be able to take my roommates with me and charge them rent even though I'm living for free.
I don't see why he's obligated to give them free rent as well if he's the recipient of that. Like, just because he gets a good deal does not mean he has to go and pass those savings on to his roommates. So I'm kind of in agreement with him on this in that, yes, his roommates might be saving a little money too, or maybe he's charging them the same amount. Like, nothing changes for them. They get a nice place to live in, and it happens to benefit him as well. So I'm a firm believer. I think what he's doing on that is fine. It's a little shady, though, that he's not telling them that he's not paying them. I mean, if he's straight up lying to them and saying like, yeah, man, I have to pay my $500 in rent too, then that's bad. But it sounds like he's misled them a little bit, which isn't good.
This is the kitchen. All right, where to begin? There's no point in paying for anything that you should get for free in life. I never spend money on condiments. Anytime you go to a restaurant, just take extra when you're there.
I used to do this. I mean, I don't want to say I went out of my way just to like collect condiment packets, but pretty much any time they were in the bag already and they were not used, I'd save them. And honestly, I had a drawer back at the last place, a full-on drawer of just condiment packets. I had probably a few years worth of soy sauce packets, ketchup, mayonnaise, relish, mustard, those little coffee packets of creamer. I didn't really take those with me much, but I did have a full drawer of it, and it meant I would never have to go and actually buy my own condiments. Because here's the thing, let's say you go somewhere, you get takeout or whatever. They take a big handful of condiment packets, they throw it in the bag. They give you 5 times more than you'll ever actually need, so I save it. So none of this is me like really going out of my way to get like condiment packets, but I'm not gonna waste good condiment packets, because why would I do that?
To save money on cups, I actually reuse yogurt cups. I got this from my grandma. This way, they're all labeled, everybody knows whose cup's whose, but if we get a guest, I actually give them the big cup, so it makes them feel special.
That's a little much. I mean, at the very least, he could do those red, like, solo cups that you see everywhere, those little plastic cups. You can get a whole bunch of those for like $1. Get like 20 of those for $1. They're really inexpensive. They last forever. I don't know why he's reusing yogurt cups for this. It doesn't seem like a nice thing to drink from.
I don't put them in the dishwasher because the dishwasher wastes way too much money on electric and water, so I just hand wash them in the sink.
I do the same thing. I hand wash everything because I figure you may as well just wash it as soon as you use it. Get it cleaned, put it right back, there you go.
I like going on free internet dating sites. By far the best part about online dating is you don't have to spend money on dinner and drinks and wasting gas, going places, meeting people. Just get online and it's free. This girl's kind of hot. She likes fancy restaurants and traveling. Next. Alright, here's one. She likes shopping and wine tasting. That's way too expensive.
You know what? I would love to see his dating profile. Just like, loves dumpster diving. Loves urban camping. Just something like that. Something nice and romantic.
Easygoing, homebody, good cook. Oh, she likes camping. Oh, and she likes long walks. Long walks are free. I like this one. Hi, is Brandy there?
How did he get her number so fast? How did he go from I like her to then the next shot is like all of a sudden he's closed a deal, he got a number, and then he's calling her?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, I saw your ad online actually. You look kind of cute.
Thanks.
Hey, you look kind of cute. Saw your ad online. Okay. And she agrees to go on a date with him. How does that happen? Oh, by the way, I'm filming for TLC Extreme Cheapskates, so you gotta sign a waiver on this one if you wanna be on.
Do you wanna go out tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm assuming and hoping that she is a cheapskate as well. I'll email you the address of the place, okay?
Okay.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
This guy is game. This guy just closed right to the point. Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Date tomorrow. Where do you want to, okay, all right, done. This guy means business.
I'm taking Brandy to a barbecue restaurant because it's much cheaper than like a sushi place. But I'm hoping that she ate earlier so she's not as hungry.
He's funny. He's really funny. Why is he taking her for this though? Why doesn't he take her just for a walk? Hey, let's go take a walk around the block. Totally free, doesn't have to spend any money. Why not just do that?
Hi, you must be Brandy?
Yes.
I'm Greg.
Greg?
What do you think of the place?
I like it.
Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
different.
I love it. They let you like keep the utensils and everything.
Yeah.
He's funny. Yeah, this is a great spot. They let you keep the utensils and unlimited to-go condiment packets. As many as you want, as many as you could fit in your purse, they'll allow you to take it. This guy is a charmer.
Hi, y'all.
Hi.
Welcome to Pit to Play Barbecue.
Awesome.
How about something to drink?
Can I have a sweet tea?
Sweet tea.
Is sweet tea free refills on that?
Yeah.
I always secretly think to myself, always, are they free refills? I kid you not. Every time I go out to dinner too with my dad, he orders a Diet Coke, and any time he finishes the Diet Coke and asks if he'd like another one, I'm thinking, is that free? Is that a free refill? I hope it is. Because when I see that check and I see that they charge twice for like $3.75 for 2 Diet Cokes, I can't stand it.
Did you see the kids menu? Everything, just flip it over to the other side. And it's only $4.95.
This is all stuff that I've thought that I've never said out loud.
Good.
Oh, is that pretty good size, the pulled pork sandwich?
It's a nice portion.
Like big enough for 2 probably?
Just depends
Probably.
how hungry you are.
You're not real hungry, right? Nah. Okay, perfect.
Just finished. She's not hungry. Not hungry. Pretty big, right? Okay, so we can split that. Okay. Can you cut that in 2? Okay, 2 plates. 2 plates with a cup of water. Okay, great. Can we get some extra condiments on the side to go, please, for free?
Most guys, when they ask girls to go on dates, they really want to impress or show off, and so it was different to see him really not care.
You know what, though? That comes off as so just alpha. He takes the opposite approach. Instead of being like, yeah, babe, let's go, let's order the most expensive thing. Well, why did you have this then? He's just taking the opposite approach. Makes him stand out. There we go. Take note. Take note, guys.
Here's your food. Pulled pork sandwich with a side of mac and cheese.
That looks good.
And here's your 1 rib.
Oh, right, thank you.
That's actually a really good piece of meat on that rib. They gave him the benefit of the doubt there. That's the equivalent of, I would say, maybe like 2 ribs he got for the price of 1.
So, what else do you do besides save cups and utensils? What else?
At my condo, like to save money on water, we only flush once a week, and I save like $30 a month easily.
It's funny. It's funny because of how passionate he is about it. And here's the thing, his enthusiasm is contagious. It makes me not want to flush my toilets anymore. I'm kidding. But just hearing him save money has reinvigorated my enthusiasm towards saving money as well.
Here are all the things you asked for.
Oh, thank you.
Let me know if anything else you need.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
All right, would you mind handing me your plate? Thank you. I'm gonna take the plate home with me too.
Wow, he takes the plates home too. That's crazy. Wow. He's saving a lot of money though. Jeez.
I don't like to waste food.
Are you gonna eat the food?
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, perfect.
Here's the thing though, this is a really good test because if anyone is gonna ever be in a relationship with them, if they can't pass this first date, it's never gonna work. So automatically what he's doing right here is he's weeding out 99.99999999999% of the population who's just not into this. But in return, eventually, maybe, probably not, but he could find that one person who's just totally okay with this, who loves it, who embraces it, and is gonna tell him like, hey, let's grab a little bit more. Hey, can we get an extra plate to go? He'll find that one.
Greg is a very sweet guy, funny, he's a little cheap, but nice guy overall. Thank you for taking me out.
I want a girl like me for me.
Well, I had a lot of fun tonight. Would you want to go out again sometime?
Yeah, I did. I had a good time. Thank you. Even though he's a little cheap, I could look past that, and definitely, he's a really sweet guy, so I would definitely go out with Greg again.
Wow, she's willing to go on a date with him again. I'm wondering how much the producers paid her just to say that. Just give her an extra $50 and say, hey, listen, we need a wrap up here. We need a good ending. Just $50. Just tell him you'll go on another date with him. After that, we don't care. But just go on one more date. But yeah, I think overall, you know, good episode. And I'm curious what happened after this when he went home with the cameras turned off. And he just realizes he spent money on 2 meals. I know he kind of split it. She got her own meal though. That money's coming from somewhere. So I have a feeling now maybe he's not going to flush the toilet for 2 weeks. Maybe he just might live off some of those condiments for a little bit, because you know he got home and just curled up in a ball after spending that money at the restaurant and just started shaking. It's just like,
oh no, she ordered the pulled pork sandwich. What am I gonna do?
And then the producers are probably telling him to calm down. He's like,
no, she ordered the pulled pork sandwich. I need to save more.
I don't know. This guy's a little bit odd. I want to find who he is though. Let's see if we can find what he looks like, what he's up to now. Greg, Extreme Cheapskates. Greg Insko, wait a second. Greg Insko was on Survivor. Wow, look at that. Recently, right? Former on-air personality at Kiss FM. Oh geez, you know what? We should see if we could have him on the show. We should see if we should have him on the Graham Stephan Show, or even better, the Iced Coffee Hour podcast. Look at this, oh my God, look. He looks like he's now married. And look, does he still have the lowrider car? Yes, he does. Oh, you know what? The next mission is to get this guy on the Graham Stephan Show. And look at this. He also has a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Greg Insko. Has not posted in a year, but look at this. Wow, okay, you know what, guys? How about this? Let's flood his Instagram, okay? So it's Greg Insko, I-N-S-C-O. Let's flood his Instagram, let's send him DMs and say, hey, you know what? We want you to be on the Graham Stephan Show. He reacted to your episode of Extreme Cheapskates, and he wants to ask you some questions for the show. Let's do that, because I think that would be an incredible episode. So make sure to do that, subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And with that said, you guys, smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I post there pretty much daily. So if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there, as in the podcast, The Iced Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday. And lastly, if you guys want those 2 free stocks, use the link down below in the description, and Webull is going to be giving you 2 free stocks when you deposit $100 on the platform, with now both of those stocks potentially worth all the way up to $1,600, and the minimum they're going to be worth is $8. So if you want those 2 free stocks, minimum $16 down below in the description. Just use that link, enjoy, let me know which 2 free stocks you get. The offer ends October 15th. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.